Oh, you know what's funny, Sam?
What?
I last night, just as you did a week ago, had a dream about getting in a car crash.
Yikes.
Hmm.
Well,
I had a dream that I was driving on a very narrow road on a mountain, and I went over the side, and somehow, even though it was like it should have killed me instantly, I survived somehow, managed to drive back up the mountain,
approach.
but then somehow, and I drove home. And then somehow when I got home, it was like 30 years later, and everybody had thought I was dead for like 30 years.
All
I
right.
don't get the logic there, but that's yeah, it was interesting. So I was kind of caught up in that, and then I woke up and it was like 10:17. I was like, "Oh boy."
Shit. Well, it's fitting.
So Matt, you're next.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I gotta buckle up next time I'm in a dream.
I'm gonna take a three piece with the boss sauce
Picture this.
and some macaroni and cheese.
You just ruined the fucking punchline.
Sorry.
Are you drinking paint today, Sam?
I'm drinking paint today.
That's the point.
That's the point, and that's what makes me so fucking mad about this goddamn movie. It's the point.
How do you hate this movie?
I don't think about him in this movie. He doesn't exist, that fuck. That fucking fuck.
I am still here for it.
Your co-host, Mr. Workman, will not be joining us this week, for I have destroyed him for all time.
That's terrible. Can we call it the Foreskin 20 episode?
Oh fucking God.
3 for 3. Now that's really cool.
Welcome back, everybody, to a very, very special episode for 3 for 3. We come at you again this year with yet another 420 special.
Foreskin
And
20 special.
yes,
No Easter this time.
no Easter, no Jesus,
Well,
just
Jesus
me.
is in it, but it's really the Lord of what fuck? I forgot the name of what his giant cross said. The Lord of Kush or something.
Oh, the
The
Lord of
King
Hemp.
of yeah,
King
yeah,
of Hemp.
yeah.
Yep.
King of Hemp.
Yep, I did see that, and I was like, "Hey, we still got him in there somewhere." That's actually Sam's version of Jesus that he
Yes.
played last year.
What are you talking about? That was Jesus.
True. Yes. Not. Yes.
Don't
Not
ruin
Sam.
it for the children, Matt. Don't
Oh
break the
no.
illusion.
Yes, the people the believers out there. My bad, guys. Uh, but yes, we have three very interesting 420 movies, two very much 420 movies, and then one trippy as fuck movie that you could probably watch on many other drugs as well and just get the same amount of like fucked upness.
Kind of in the spirit of last year's episode, me and Matt's picks are on assignment, and Sam's is only very loosely related.
Yep.
Hey, you gotta be inebriated for my pick unless you want some kind of like headache to happen. So
Well, that's
much
how I
like
felt.
Critters 2.
I wish I could have like been smoking or something. I had a beer, but that didn't really help. We'll get to it though. Um, honestly,
The sober 420 episode.
yeah, I was kind of mad. I was like, ah, I would have had so much more fun with all these movies if I was smoking. But alas, we watched them, and we're gonna talk about them for your viewing pleasure. Honestly, I think we should start out with my pick. Just go in with the crazy shit, mellow out for a second, and then go on for some more crazy shit. But my pick this year was Smiley Face by Greg Araki. And believe it or not, guys, this is Greg Araki's version of a lighthearted comedy, which, if you don't know him, will just make a lot more sense when you see his other movies. And it was a conscious effort for him to do this. But yes, in this movie, we have Anna Faris starting out on a Ferris wheel. And it's about how a person gets from Z to A and then back to A to Z and goes on quite possibly one of the most insane stories of their life. Because when you eat that many pot brownies You were gonna be fucking stoned for like hours
Cupcakes.
on end. Cupcakes, my bad, cupcakes. You're gonna be stoned for hours, if not the rest of your fucking life. Yes, it's about Anna Faris, who is a stoner. She lives with her roommate, who is a skullfucker, Danny Masterson.
Who is not playing a character in this movie.
Nope, he is just himself. Good
Mhm.
casting, I will say. Good
It's
casting.
actually incredible how much it fits with just being him.
Yep. And she has never seen him smoke weed, so she wouldn't expect him to have pot cupcakes
In
for
fact,
his
he
little
kind of
science
judges her for
expo.
smoking her own.
Apparently, yes. Sometimes I wonder how much of that was in her head or not. You know,
Paranoia,
Kinda what I thought,
paranoia.
yeah.
but she eats a bunch of fucking pot cupcakes while playing basically a fucked up version of Zoo Tycoon, which I loved. And she realizes that she's got to not have him get pissed off at her and kill her and maybe skull fuck her. She's got to replace the pot brownies, but also she realizes she has a day ahead of her. Not only does she have to do that, she's got to pay the utilities bill. She's got to go on an audition, and to do all this, she must use the utility money to pay for the pot to get more weed, or to make the brownie or make the cupcakes again. And that just causes everything to go to shit. Adam Brody comes over in some fucking long ass dreads. Tells her she apparently owes him a lot of money already. And then the day gets fucked up from there without having to go through every little interaction. But in a sense,
John Krasinski jump scare.
John Cho jump scare. John
Yeah.
fucking Danny Trejo.
Quite a few jump scares in this movie.
Rick Hoffman. Like we could just go through the list of people that are like, what the fuck? I like that dude who plays the old stoner guy at the hemp festival. Wasn't he from like fucking Nickelodeon, like one of the Nickelodeon shows?
I definitely have seen him
I could be
around.
wrong, but maybe I'm wrong. But I swear to God, he was from one of the Nickelodeon shows.
No, I definitely know him from something. Either Drake and Josh or some sort of thing like that.
That's because I know the kid from the bus who falls. He was in Drake and Josh.
Oh, and the dude who's like, I bet she's stoned. I know that dude.
Yep,
yeah, Rick
he was
Hoffman.
Suits. Yep, and shit. Great casting in this movie. Everyone who was in it was not really a thing at the time for the most part, and then has become their own has forged their own path, so to
We
speak.
have two
Except for Danny.
returning Christopher Guest actors, Jane Lynch and Michael Hitchcock, who are both great.
Yep. And then, of course, like Jackson
Trying to
shouted out in
sell
the
me
review,
pot.
They're
great
just
Roscoe Lee
screaming.
Brown.
In his final film role. Like, very fitting.
Yep. And Anna Faris, who sometimes is hit or miss, I feel like is playing probably what is the best perfect character for her to ever play. Because she does that, like, lost, what's going on look so fucking well.
Anna
Like,
Faris
nobody else could do it.
supremacy.
Yeah, literally, I was like, nobody could do that better than her. Yeah, this movie just goes off the rails. And honestly, when I watched it the first time, Max showed this to me, and I was just about as stoned as she was. I was vicariously like, yes, this is correct. This feels like a stoner movie. You know, he got it down to a science. This time I didn't. I don't know, because I was sober. I was kind of like not as into it, but I didn't hate it either. I was like, this is fuck yeah. I want to say it's like Uncut Gems for stoners, but Uncut Gems hadn't even been made yet. So really, Uncut Gems is Smiley Face for degenerates. But yes, but I still enjoyed it. It's a fucking just roller coaster, and then by the end of the movie, you're kind of like, oh, when she wakes up and you think, oh, she's dreaming, you're like, okay, they're gonna do that shit, and then nope, she it's kind of a cautionary tale, kind of. But anywho, I will I will open up the floor and we can discuss all the little moments and the crazy shit that happened. Take it away, y'all.
I only had two things written down in my notes for this film: Tostitos and orange juice. Cause goddamn, that sounds like a good time. But also, this movie is sounds like a good time, and inevitably makes me fucking sick to my core because Jesus fuck, it is so upsetting, and it's the real through line throughout all three movies today is that anything and everything that can go wrong will fucking go wrong, and it will fucking cause numerous issues that will stress you the fuck out and cause you to just absolutely fucking face plant or face palm and just get pissed off because the entire scene where she's trying to cook the new edibles and it's burning and she's throwing her phone in the thing and it's just it I wanted to fucking kill myself. It is so grating on the soul. But I will say the first time I saw this movie, I was blitzed and it was amazing and it stressed me the fuck out. The second time I watched this movie, it really really upset me and I did not have a good time watching it. And then this time watching it, it went almost back to that first experience, which was really awesome because I was so worried I was gonna like the movie even less, and it's just fucking. I don't know how you capture that feeling and texture and uncomfortability so fucking well, but they do it. And I swear they have like the Southland Tales trippy kind of visuals when she's on the bus and she's staring at him in the background's all like fuzzy and going around, and this movie upsets me to my core, to my very fucking fiber of every single ounce of my being. Like, why are you like this? But also, I get why you're like this, and also I know people who are like this, and then I don't want to know people like this, but I inevitably do because when you're a fucking stoner, you fucking know people like this, and it's fucking upsetting, and you put a bad name on us. But Anna Faris community shall ride strong into the night because this is the greatest performance she has ever given in her life, and it's the greatest performance a lot of these people have ever given in their life, and I am here for it.
Indeed. Um, yeah, so this was I believe the first one I watched out of the three.
Same.
And I'm not gonna lie to you boys, I was a little nervous to start this journey for this episode because I had absolutely no idea what the fuck I was gonna think for any of these. And you know, mine was the only one I'd ever heard of before. Like I remember Matt kind of quickly mentioning this one last year during our 420 episode, but I still didn't know anything about it or what it was. So I was like, all right, let's just give this a shot, see how it goes. And man, I have got to be honest with you. In what is undeniably a strange twist of fate, this was my favorite of the three this week. I high key fucked with this movie like all the way through. And
Hell
I
yeah.
stand by it and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Um, I was just sitting there and I was just thinking, man, it's really not that complicated. As long as you get me invested in a fucking character's journey, that's all you got to do. And god damn it, I could not have been more invested in Anna Faris's journey to fucking fix her shit, to fucking get that power bill paid, to get those cupcakes made, to get that money, to, do all that good shit, to return the Communist Manifesto, to do all that good shit. Cause yeah, I was rooting for her the whole way through. She is a flawed character. There is no doubt about this, but she has a good spirit, I feel like, underneath all the layers of bad decisions that she makes. So, and I agree with you, Sam. I do believe this is the best performance I've ever seen her give. She is so fucking good and believable and hilarious. Like, this could have been so easily just a one-note performance, but she somehow manages to just take the shtick of just like playing the stoner the whole movie and just continue to, I don't know, do new and hilarious things with it the whole time instead of just making it one note. And then just, I don't know, it was like, it was just this fun little odyssey of her just like all of the things that happened were funny. Everything that went down was like either really funny or really like, oh my God, what's gonna happen next? And you really didn't know where it was going moment to moment. You just knew something crazy was gonna happen in the next scene. And yeah, it was really funny. There were a bunch of times I laughed out loud during the movie. And like her fucking flushing the weed down the toilet and then coming out and being like, "Fucking search me!" I swear, like you fuck. I don't know. That was really funny. Um,
Like Sam, that pissed me off. Like Sam with the making the weed and like throwing your phone out. That just pissed me off because I'm like, God damn it, what are you doing? You
no, I was anxious during that. Speaking of uncut gems, that was like one of those kinds of moments where I was just like, "Oh my God, fucking do something!" Like your shit is burning. But and then the bit with the bed too was one of my favorite parts. She was so scared of him taking the bed.
well, that's relatable as fuck. You buy a new ass bed, all you want to do is just lay in that shit.
hmm Um, and yeah, just all of the supporting actors, of which there were many, were great. John Krasinski, who I hate with a passion because he stole my wife from me. I will kill him one day.
Is
So help me
so
God.
you stole his fucking wallet.
They putting shit out there like that.
Um, yes, 10-year-old me at the time this came out stole his wallet, and I've never given it back since. And he was great. Fucking Marion Ross as the one lady was fucking hilarious. Jane Lynch, everybody else was great. And then fucking damn it, what was I gonna say? Ah, fuck, I can't remember. But yeah, everybody involved. Oh, holy shit! One of my favorite scenes, one of the funniest parts in the whole movie, is when the scene with John Cho and Danny Trejo, where she's just given the big like communist speech, and then it's like, here's what she actually said. It's fucking hilarious. And shout out to one of the most underrated actors to ever exist, Richard Reel, who played the boss at the factory. Fucking love that dude. Well, I have a very generous benefit package. But yeah, I had a fucking blast with it. Like we enjoyed it so much more than I thought I was going to. And I
Can't
stand by this movie wholeheartedly.
I can't think
Fuck
of
yeah.
the word he uses, but the part with John Krasinski that really gets me is when he's talking about how much he loves going to the dentist because it makes him feel like not prosperous. I don't know what the word was, but he was just like he was so excited and just like makes me feel like I'm taking care of myself kind of mentality. And I was like, that's a positive ass way to look at going to the dentist. It just caught me off guard how like wholesome his character can get, but also how fucking stupid and naive a lot of these people also are. And but then you cut to him jerking off in the shower just to them laying in bed next to each other, not even fucking. But then that reminds me, Matt, you picked a very good follow up to last year's pick because her name is also to a degree Mary Jane, and she needs to get off that shit.
Yep.
Mary Jane.
And the male love interest has fantasies about her. Well,
Right.
while in the like room with them, so you can tell that he's thinking about it, and it's just awkward and weird.
Well, it's just so funny because like all the shit she was doing, not even just that one fantasy, but like every time he saw her, she was just like the most not sexy at all. Like just either laying passed out on the couch, coming out of the fucking room with like the acne spot or like things on her face, or just eating chips, stoned as hell, like just blankly staring, and he's just like, I love her. Like that shit's good. One of my favorite parts with him is when the cop is like looking through his trunk. And
Holy
he's just like,
shit, that
what's
scene was
that?
so goddamn funny.
And he's just like,
Oh
those
my
are some
God.
folders. I was supposed to take my dad's office, but he's an ass. What's that? It's a tennis racket. Like, I don't like really.
Again, give Anna Faris an Oscar just for the way she's like hiding from him and shit.
Yep. Oh
Um,
yeah, when he's in there in the car and she just literally puts her fucking hand up.
he's
Oh
like,
my god.
Christy. Jesus Christ. Christy.
God damn
Jesus
it,
Christ. Jane. Yeah.
He's like, I don't even know why she's doing that.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, this
Um,
like
Paranoia
yeah.
is a bitch.
Yeah, it is. I was like the paranoia this movie gives off is like sometimes when you're really fucked up and you go out in public, you're like, yeah, everyone can tell, even though nobody can tell. But then when everyone started like searching after her, like when she's on the like she's about to get on the Ferris wheel, and you just see like everyone in the background like show up, you're like, oh shit, maybe she's not paranoid
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a
It,
second.
it's fun. One also is very funny, underrated part is when she's in the office with Jane Lynch, and it just zooms in after she tries to sell her the drugs. It just zooms in on the I Heart LAPD sticker.
Yeah.
That was really funny. And then fucking, of course, Frederick, you know I love surprises. Shit. When she finally gets to the audition and she just screams that goddamn near took me the fuck out. I just fucking lost it. Of course, Frederick.
The part that killed me for some reason was her behind the dude in the laundromat, and he's like, "Where's your clothes?" She's like, "In my bathtub." I was just like, I laughed for some reason. I don't know why.
For
I'm
me, it was
waiting
that scene too. But when
for.
she like touches him, and he's like, "Don't touch me," and she's like, "We're just chill here, dude. Like we're cool. We're laundry buddies." And I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Do you even live in this building? That is not the point.
oh
Um,
man. And one of my favorite parts is the beginning because I was like, this is so true. This is the most accurate. One of the most accurate scenes is when she's like, I need to make a plan, and then she just stares, and then it says like 16 minutes later, and she's still just staring, and I'm like, I've kind of done that. Like, I need a plan for my day because I got too stoned way too early in the morning.
At 9:17 a.m.
Yep. I was like, that's relatable. You're like, fuck, and then you're like, well, shit, and I got to do something.
I
And
also
then,
really genuinely love Roscoe Lee Brown's part. That was right off the bat just established like, okay, I think this might actually be funny. Because it's fitting because it was his last movie, and it's fitting because it's kind of low key like a parody of him and Babe,
Yeah.
where he's the narrator, but it's like the funny stoner version. Just like, what the fuck? I don't know him, just hearing him in his proper ass voice just say some of those lines like, and for many years, people debated just what the fuck she was thinking when she did what you were about to see.
and he's like, of course you're like, no, you fucking pothead. I mean, like, I was just like, whoa. And then she's like, Roscoe Lee.
When she's
You're
doing
famous.
the A to Z thing, and the Ferris wheel letter is Z. I really,
And then it hits A on the keyboard.
yeah,
Oh, fuck. I didn't even
yeah,
fucking catch that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
spot on.
Wow.
That's why I was
Everything
like,
fucking
low-key, a
connected.
stoner movie made by a really good director can
That's
sometimes
kind of
be
what
like,
I was thinking is because I don't really know that much about Gregor Racky. I haven't seen it or heard of any of his other movies,
He's rough.
but I could tell that, because one of the things, the two main things that I think really worked for me about this are Anna Faris's performance and the direction was really, really good. I was like, okay, this isn't just kind of being like lazily directed, like,
The issue is,
it's there's such a purpose and a craft to it. The way he's like A, directing the comedy so well, and B, like the sense of like paranoia and disorganization. He really kind of immerses you in that feeling the
it's
whole
somehow
movie.
his least abrasive film, though. Like on all fronts, it's his least uncomfortable, least abrasive, least just physically demanding of your time and emotions.
that's what's funny about it because it's very demanding of your
It's
time and emotions and abrasive.
very much
So
like
if
that.
it's his least one, it's like, Jesus, I mean, I've seen some of his other ones, but it's like, if for people who don't know, like Jackson, they get worse.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
You're gonna be like physically, emotionally, or mentally and emotionally broken after Mysterious Skin. With,
See,
And just
again, I
New
think I'm the only
Generation
one of the
is
I think I'm the only one of the three of us who didn't feel that way in any way. I just was having fun the whole time I was watching this. I was not like uncomfortable or anything. I was just laughing and
maybe
just
it's because you
sitting
haven't
here
been
just
stoned.
like, say what?
Maybe it's because you haven't you haven't
No,
been like
yeah, probably
stoned
because I
before.
can't relate to the feeling she's feeling, whereas you guys have sense memory for that sort of thing.
personal
Yep.
experiences with that.
Yeah.
Yes, like moments where I'm just trying to talk to somebody and I'm like,
I can't get to
fuck.
the point. I can't get to the point. They won't
Yep.
let me get to the point. But will I ever
And
get
then
to
the
the point
scene
that
with
somebody loves
her, I
me?
just remembered the scene with her and John Cho in the car where she just like freaks the fuck out and just starts running down the freeway. It was so fucking funny. Just out of nowhere.
I mean, so many good people. to like the crazy amount of cameos, even the small like people that the names I don't know, but I'm like, I know that face. Like I know
Brian
I've seen them and
Posehn is the
shit.
bus driver.
Yeah, the
Yep.
bus
Yes.
that caught me off guard.
hmm
Yeah.
And her like her falling because she wasn't holding the arm rail while on the bus. Also, I related to that in some weird ways.
But yeah, and I'm glad you fucked with it, Jackson, because I was like, I know Sam at least is gonna somewhat like it because he's seen it before, but I was not sure if you were gonna be like, I fucking hate this movie or I fuck with it, so I'm glad you fucked with it.
I was kind of nervous about all three this week because I really did not know what to expect. And this one, I was probably the most nervous, but honestly, it ended up, like I said, being my favorite out of the three. So,
Hell yeah.
I think
Well,
maybe all three of us watched them in the same order.
I
Because
think
I
we
went
did.
this dude and then mine.
Yep.
yeah.
Same.
Which I think is a good descent into madness because you start off crazy as fuck and then you kind of think you're okay, but you're fucking stupid and then you're really not okay.
Yeah.
Good way to sum it up.
Which also is a summary of all three movies individually as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It really
That is the definite theme this week.
But like, I was so worried I wasn't gonna like it this time around because I don't know why because the last time I saw it just did not gel with me and I watched it on 420 last year and it just did. I was like, this makes me feel uncomfortable in a way that I don't want to finish this, but I finished it, and so I'm glad I got to go back and re-love it.
Hell yeah. I was kind of worried I wasn't gonna like any of the movies this year because I wasn't stoned, and I was just not gonna be like, I was just gonna sit there and be like,
This one
what the
passed the
fuck?
check. This
Yep.
one passes the box.
Yeah. So,
One other quick hilarious moment is when she's calling people on the phone, looking them up in the phone book, and it like gives you the text of everyone. And then there's just the one where it's the long ass text of like she took piano last year in order to try to cure her depression, but really she found out that it wasn't for her or something like that. That was so goddamn
Or
funny.
the girl that she one time went on a trip with, and she called her, and halfway through after the voicemail, she's like, "Who did I call? Who are you?" Just
yep.
fucking Christ.
So funny. And then just the one where she's like, I am so fucked up right now. You have no idea.
Ugh.
Man.
She was shibbying hard. We can say that.
Yep.
And I loved her little bong, her little orange bong. It made me think of Froggy.
That's what I was thinking of too, because it had the little like twisty thing, and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck. And
Don't
it
show
also,
this.
I mean, I know I
Don't
bring
show
up,
this, but yes, the twisty thing matters. The
It
twisty
does.
thing matters. Your
The
fingers lock in.
but yeah,
Twisty thing matters.
also just heard in the beginning playing Zoo Tycoon or that fucked up version of Zoo Tycoon. I'm just like, honestly, that's me playing old school RuneScape back in the day, just fucked up on my computer, just like, I don't know,
Going
vibing.
wild. It would
Yep.
capture her apartment is so like fucking spot on. Like I've seen so many apartments like that.
Because there's nothing other than the fucking like furniture, basically. There's nothing on the wall, and I'm like, yeah,
Weirdly
no.
reminded me of 1220 Oakland, even though like y'all had shit.
Well, we didn't have anything in my room. I had stuff on the wall, but in the
Yeah.
main living area, nothing.
The
'Cause-
carpet and everything just made me think of it.
Yeah, yep, I could see that totally. So,
And also, I can totally see your roommate in the room skull fucking while you're just like panicked in the other room,
Fucking
thinking that
Drew?
he's gonna do something. Yeah,
oh my god, did he kind of look like Steve? Like I could see it. I could see the similarities. I mean, he was. I knew he was a good dude at least because like we talked and stuff, so I wasn't as worried. But you know, he didn't
Also,
smoke
like,
weed, so
fucking time capsule having John Krasinski going through like the stack of CDs, like on his knees by the little CD rack, while
It was a simpler time.
yeah, while Masterson's fucking fixing an Atari or whatever the fuck that was.
yep, fucking nerds. No, I'm just
It was, the cut to them all watching Star Wars and Krasinski looks at like is watching her while she comes out just also kills me. I don't know why. It just really the way it like made fun of stuff while not addressing it in any way just I think really helps with the humor and the way that it kind of is presented.
But in the ending of the movie, she actually is in fucking jail, like picking up shit on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Like I was like, damn, they really went with that. I was not, I kind of forgot when I first, because I've only seen this like I think once, and so I kind of forgot that was the ending, and I was like, oh yeah, damn, he really just went with it instead of being like, oh, it was all a dream, or her just getting away with it kind of shit.
I
But
mean, community service, so she's not like technically in jail, but
oh
she
yeah, it
does
was like
have
a
to pay for
suspended
her
sentence.
actions, which
Yeah.
is like, again, I like the part in the middle where, or towards the end where she's kind of just like, I feel like I need to like, make a life change or something like that. And that's what contributes to her at the end, giving back the manifesto and, owning up to what she did and all that.
Once you realize what a joke everything is, being the comedian's the only thing that makes sense, folks.
Okay. Some philosophy from Sam on this 420
Some
episode.
early morning 420 philosophy for you all.
Yes. But we only have
It's
3
just
minutes
Watchmen.
left.
It's not philosophy, or
I-
to many it is philosophy. But that's my favorite
Oh.
comedian quote from Watchmen right before the smiley page he gets thrown out.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the joke.
So,
Okay.
See, I'm too tired to even pull anything into that right now.
that's fair.
But yeah. So I mean, I'm glad we
Tired
fucked with it.
skull fucking.
We skull fucked with it.
I'm waiting for y'all to skull fuck me for my pick this week because
Well, I think Sam might skull fuck Matt later on, but we'll see what
We're
happens.
gonna get into it. It's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna like argue too much, but got my reasons at least.
no, that's fair.
Now that we have had a smile on our faces to start out the podcast, we have gone through the craziness of trying to figure out how to fix your life. We're gonna do it all over again, but in a slightly different way, because this time we lost our car. Because, dude, where's your car, dude? Jackson, where's your car, dude?
Dude, where's my car?
I'm gonna move on to Mr. Workman's pick.
Well, by the way, before we get into that, oh my God, Sam, dude, where's your car?
I don't know where my car went, bro.
Dude.
I must have been
Dude.
wasted last night.
Well,
Oh wait, no, I
let
was
me just
wasted
say-
last week, and that's the issue.
First of all, Sam, looks like you got a back tattoo.
What does it say?
Dude,
Dude, I got one too, I think. What's mine say?
sweet.
No, dude, what's it say?
Sweet. What's his say?
Dude!
Okay, but
what is-
sweet. What's his say? We got the order messed up here.
We did. But
Yes, my pick this week was the classic stoner comedy, Dude, Where's My Car? And ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do is, of course, picture this. You're Ashton Kutcher at the height of that 70s show fame. And you're Sean William Scott at the height of American Pie fame. And you are both, a couple of goofy, lovable, but, flawed stoner fucks who are not very good boyfriends, if we're being honest. But they wake up one morning and it's their anniversary with their girlfriends. I would love to know if Jennifer Garner has ever acknowledged the fact that she is in this film, or if she just refuses to ever talk about it. Because by God, she sure is. And she is one of the girlfriends, as is Marla Sokoloff from Full House and other things. And they are, they forgot to get the girlfriends a present. Or they do have presents, but they're in Ashton Kutcher's car. So all they got to do is they got to go outside to his car and get the presents. Because once they do, they're going to get a sweet treat, a special treat from the girlfriends, if you know what I'm saying. So they go out.
twins specifically.
Say what?
Actually, I'm so sorry about this. I have to go to the bathroom really bad. I cannot hold it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But
Coffee be hitting.
say what?
That coffee be hitting.
When the coffee hits a little too strong, but
You
they
gotta
go
take
outside.
rip from the bone.
There you go. Fucking, they go outside to Ashton Kutcher's car, but dude, his car's not there, and they got to try to find out where it is. And even worse than that, they can't remember a fucking thing that happened the night before. The Hangover ripped this movie off. I'm just gonna put that out there. this did it first.
Down to Zach Galifianakis being fucking Andy Dick in this film. Hashtag freakinacage.com.
Having a similar beard for sure. Um, but yeah, so now they got to retrace their steps and they got to find out where his car is so they can get the gift so they can get their special treat from their girlfriends, if you know what I mean. It's a real special treat. And so over the course of this day, boy, do they find out a lot of stuff. They have the God damn it, I can't remember the exact the communal transmitter, whatever the fuck it's called. There's a device, an alien device that they have to find in order to protect the world from super hot chick aliens in leather jumpsuits. And there are two fucking Swedish guys, and there is a hot chick who and a I'm just a transgender stripper, and all kinds of things that they got to run into. Some
Breakdancing
bullies.
strippers, too.
Say what?
Breakdancing strippers.
Breakdancing strippers, nonetheless, and just a fucking French guy who puts them in a cage, Pierre, with ostriches, and just all kinds of insane things. A crazy police desk lady who tries to cut his finger off. All kinds of fuck shit is going on here. It is and of course, we cannot forget. Um, Sam, well, wait, was there something that you wanted to say about this? Just anything at all? Was there just one quick point you wanted to bring up?
Well, I mean, I probably should cut back on the Shibian.
And then?
And Brett fucking Spiner is very ungerable.
And then?
I just got a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh wait, no, Matt did because he had to go take a shit.
And then?
And shout out Ultraman.
And then?
Hashtag freakinacage.com.
And then?
I got a pizza delivery for Smokey McPot.
And then?
Jerry O'Connell lookalike really fucked me up.
He did look like Jerry O'Connell. I thought the exact same thing when he first came on screen. But yeah, that's everything we've got for you. And when Matt comes back from taking a shit, then we will discuss further.
I will say though, I cannot fucking believe I do not own this movie because I have a fucking I know in my soul I have an experience where I'm holding the DVD cover to this, and I thought it was in my house, but I searched low, high and low, and there was none to be found.
Dude, where's your dude? Where's your car?
I don't know. It's really upsetting me, bro. Also, I just saw Matt's copy of Smiley Face back there, and that's really cool looking.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
I also thought I had seen this movie before, but after watching it, I realized I'd only seen the and then scene, and so it felt even more fitting because they didn't remember anything, and I was like, I don't remember any of this.
Oh, we also can't forget Zoltan.
Zoltan.
But yeah, he's also in this, Zoltan. But yeah, so I will let the two of you take it away.
Well,
I was about to say this. I don't know, Sam. You said you had
as someone who I would say is Ashton Kutcher in this movie, and as someone who I would say myself is Sean William Scott in this movie, I feel like you and I have some experiences involving this film quite heavily.
Yes. No, totally. I very much felt like I was like, this feels like some high school shit right here.
You want to go to the strip club, and I'm like, but there's breakdancing strippers.
Yep. And I'm in the back, and she turns out to be a man.
Yeah.
I haven't had that happen yet, but I can see it going
That
now.
you know of.
That I know of. Well, I did see the hardware. I'm pretty sure it was okay. But unless if the tucking was that good.
If it tucks, she fucks. So
yeah.
sorry.
I mean, this movie is one of those movies that it's a classic for a reason. Is it the best movie of all time? Like Stoner movie even? Not necessarily, but is it a damn good time? And did I feel like I was again, this reminded me of high school, like hanging out, doing dumb shit, having to, trying our best to keep everything together. It's not as crazy as Smiley Face, but in the sense of like sometimes you get so wasted, you're just like, what happened, and how do I fix this? And like you said, Jackson, I heard you say this in your letterbox review. It's like, The Hangover did kind of rip this one off a little bit. Just more people, but yeah.
Cleo King is in both movies.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Oh yeah. But I will say this: second that 70 show person we've had in the episode so far.
well, Ashton
And
Kutcher enters the Hall of Fame with this one.
True.
That's fucking wild to
That's
think about.
crazy. But
And so does Sean William Scott and Jennifer Garner.
Jane Lynch is close too, right? She is
She's got 2.
Best in Show, Mighty Wind.
Best in Show wasn't on.
Oh
here.
no, yeah,
Best
we
in
did
Show.
do that.
yeah. But no, I mean, it's just a fun ride. This movie, like you're just having a good time. Can't remember his name, but the guy from Office Space who plays the guy who they're in the car with during the and then scene, whose name is just escaping me right now.
Oh, David Herman. Yeah.
Herman, yeah. He's really funny too. There's so many scenes that I forgot because I know Sam, you mentioned that you only had seen the and then scene,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen this movie one time before, but I still forgot about Jennifer Garner being in this movie, and I forgot about the scene where they're like doing the whole "they got rich" thing, and then like dancing to that song, which is also escaping me. But like they do the whole music video scene, and I'm like, this is kind of fun.
That part fucking killed me.
Yep. And yeah, like I don't know, I felt a lot of camaraderie with this movie in a sense. But it's also one of those movies that when it was over type shit. But I loved it. Either way, I had a good time with it. And yeah, the fucking scene where they're the worst pizza delivery drivers because they just take the pizza and they start throwing it up and then catching it and eating it and throwing it away. I was like, I don't know.
Mr. Pizza Coley.
Yep. Just having a good time. Sam, what did you, or I'll let you take it away.
No, it's just a fucking crime how some of these type of movies got like some really fucking good people behind the scenes making it, and it goes to show why they're so fucking good. Because I want to shout out Robert Stevens, because he is the cinematographer returning from Straight Time, which just blows my mind.
Very different movie.
Very different. I mean, like he did camera work on Indiana Jones and Ghostbusters and a bunch of stuff, but it's just funny, like you get like that, and then the writer fucking was writer on that 70 show, which makes even more sense why it all kind of fits to Ashton Kutcher's style. And Brett fucking Spiner giving one of the just most wild performances I think I've ever seen. And he, as Data, he played a lot of weird shit, but this really fucking took some of the cake with that.
I did not know it was him until I looked at the credits afterwards. Had no clue. Was very shocked.
I freaked out for a second because when I first saw him, I was like, "That's not him. Why would he do something like this?" And but then lo and behold, you get this, and then you get fucking Free Enterprise. So clearly, Star Trek people were needing some work. But it's just like Taylor fucking made my kind of fucking movie, just on every fucking front. And I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, Sean William Scott has always looked like that, but the way his mouth is so fucking huge in this movie, just I don't know why. I find it really funny. And especially when it's like all the faces that he makes, like when they're like, "We'll give you pleasure," and then he's like, "Well, how about you give me pleasure now, we give you the time continuum, and then you give him pleasure after," and then they're all in agreement, and he's like, "Yeah, score." But like the fact that he was trying to solve the Rubik's Cube the whole time, and then that came into play as being the device, and the two fucking gay Norwegians that were just all up in that shit. Every fucking moment. It's like Smiley Face, where everyone's all chasing her down at the fair, but just like the whole movie almost to a degree. And it has moments that make you want to fucking scream, but has moments that make you want to cry, and it has moments that make you wish you were I forgot the name of it already. Smoky McPot, because I want to eat 30 pizzas on the company dime. And also, I want one of those fucking bubble suits, even though they're expensive.
Yeah.
So, but it's such a good time. And I cannot believe I don't own this movie. I can't believe I thought I had seen this movie, but I hadn't. And I don't know. It's just down to the fucking like Coolio kind of like hair piece that Ashton Kutcher's rocking in the fake music video. I'm just like, this is insane. Like on all fronts, just fucking baffling. So
Yeah, this movie is definitely fucking crazy. This movie, I thought I knew what I was gonna get with this one, and I did not at all. It went to so many places I was not expecting. But it was again, I was taking a risk here because it was like, okay, Smiley Face, wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about that. Ended up really liking it. And then we got to this one, and I'm like, all right, again, don't really know how this is gonna go, but let's just give it a shot and find out. And I have to say that this one I also enjoyed. Not as much as Smiley Face, but yeah, no, I also had a fun time with this. This one I remember kind of sitting there after it was over and being like, okay, like I guess I can't really say I don't see why critics didn't like this and stuff, but I had a fun time with it. I'm like, I think it's fun. Again, I stand by this one. Like, I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's funny. I think there are genuinely a lot of really like the and then scene is genuinely fucking hilarious. The tattoo scene is genuinely fucking hilarious, which apparently that's the scene that convinced Ashton Kutcher to do the movie. Was yeah, he said he read the script, thought it was incredibly stupid, and then he got to that scene and couldn't stop laughing, so that's why he agreed to do it. So um, good for that scene. And he and Sean William Scott have very good chemistry and just play their parts very well. Don't make them too grating or obnoxious. Don't go the Pauly Shore route where you just want to fucking strangle him around the goddamn throat every time he speaks, you know. But yeah, and then just boy, I really did not expect. I thought like, oh, okay, it's gonna be a funny, kind of in the vein of Smiley Face, like they just get into a bunch of misadventures and they're just trying to find their car. I didn't expect there to be like a whole goddamn fucking sci-fi alien plot. When we got to the end of the movie and there's a giant fucking woman running around like eating people and stomping people and like
skirting people.
I'm skirting people. I want to ride that ride, Dad. Me too, son. Wild ass shit going on. Goddamn unhinged shit going on. The kid fucking like, this is how blind people shake hands.
Yeah.
Fucking
I need to
crazy.
go be alone for a while.
Yeah. Crazy shit. Um and yeah, all kinds of things like that going on that just completely took me off guard. I was like, all right, I didn't know this is what I signed up for, but I'm not complaining. Not at all. And it's so funny because the thing with the fucking Rubik's Cube, I remember when he's doing the Rubik's Cube earlier in the movie, just sitting there thinking like, okay, yeah, this is one of those things where it's like, we know what the payoff is going to be. He's going to solve it by the end, you know. It's one of those things that, you know, can't really surprise me or anything. And then I swear to God, those bastards, I did not guess even once that that was the fucking cosmic transmitter or whatever the fuck. So when that happened, I was like, those sons of bitches, I shouldn't have doubted them. I can't believe they fucking actually surprised me with that shit. It was really good. And then again, just like callbacks. I was like, the writing here is not, it's clever. Like with the callbacks and everything, where he's like, how did you know if you can't remember what happened? Because the sign up there says like the free pudding if you win get a hole in one. I was like,
You almost forget
fucking
about
genuinely great callback to the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
I thought also another connection between this and Smiley Face was they get the lifetime of free pudding, and then she has the lifetime supply of root beer.
Yeah.
Very
And I
true.
was like, do stoners just get lifetime supplies of shit? Like, did I miss? Maybe
Or do
we
they
just
just
missed that.
fantasize about that?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think we did kind of think about that as like in high school. Like, man, we should
And
have a lot of
also,
shit.
Lifetime supply.
insane coincidence. The fucking actor who play also a hilarious scene where they're in the interrogation room and he's beating the shit out of that dummy who's fucking hysterical.
Puts the cigarette
Like,
out of his arm and
hey
shows
man,
like
stop hurting him like that. That's not cool, man. Are you ready to talk now? But the cop who comes into the room and is hitting the dummy is the same cop who Anna Faris runs away from in Smiley Face, who's interrogating them on the
oh
side of the road. That's the same fucking actor.
Oh
hell
shit.
I
yeah.
could not believe, and he's Hank's boss on Breaking Bad.
Huh.
Yeah, so Michael Seamus Wiles
Does
is
this
his name.
take place in LA?
This one,
Yes.
it does.
So he could just be
Does.
the same cop.
It could be. I'm
This could
telling
be
you.
the
I'm
same
like,
universe. Like,
we
yeah.
have crossover here. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I could not because I thought I recognized him when he came in. I was like, that's not the same dude. There's no way. And then I looked up the credits afterwards, and I was like, holy fucking shit, that's the same guy.
Hell
What are
yeah.
the chances? But yeah, so like I said, fun time. I stand by this one. I see why it was a hit because, you know, I think it's just a fun fucking ride. With again, an intriguing premise. Where is the car? They genuinely got me invested in where the fuck the car was. By the time you finally see the thing at the end of the movie, I'm telling you, I was like, payoff. I felt that shit. Like, truly.
I mean, honestly, it's like a genius premise. Yeah, like it's a really genius premise because it's like one, it's in the title. Two, it's like so basic. They didn't have to go the crazy route, but they did. But it's like two characters have a problem, they need to solve it. Boom. That's
Bookending
it.
it
They
too
don't
with that
not
line
too
is just perfect.
complicated. Yep.
Well, that's
'Cause
the thing that I like about both movies because, like, it seems like a lot of stoner movies, like, the basic premise is there's a basic thing they need to get done by the end of the day or week, and
sure.
their journey is made much harder because they're so stoned the whole movie, but they have to accomplish
It's
this basic
almost
task.
the whole second act of Beau is Afraid.
Yeah, fair. But again, similar premise, but it's about the comedy along the way and how you do it differently. And I think Smiley Face and Dude, Where's My Car both took very unconventional approaches, especially this one with the whole sci-fi angle and everything. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then the is it real, is it not real the whole time, and just the way like when they're in the cars and they keep getting fucking cars, which is just fucking wild to me. And then the space people like pull up next to them, and then you think like, oh, they're gonna get away, and then it's no. Jeff pops out the back and tases their asses, and all that kind of shit. The fucking fade when that happened was just took me out. And also, you can't go wrong when you start a fucking movie with like Lawnmower Man esque animation of dancing alien bimbos. Um,
what more can you ask for?
Severe Jennifer Garner jump scare, but the real jump scare was seeing him try to pick up that bottle cap with his toes, and then them just like not willing to put the trash down and come back and get it after they take it out. Just fucking upset me.
That was this movie's version of the trying to remake the edibles scene in
Yeah.
the last movie. Just like anxiety inducing. But what was I gonna say? Oh, and the guy just coming out of the closet and them just being like, I thought that was your friend. I don't fucking know who he is. I thought he was your friend.
But then they know him by the end. He's like the couch dude in
That's
Half.
what I was thinking from Half Baked. Yeah, the guy on the couch.
And I think the gifts that the girls got him with the names on the berets really would have fucking looked sick as fuck with those outfits they got from the
You're right.
they would have matched those perfectly. With the hidden pockets with the pigeon that somehow wasn't dead. Or dove or whatever the fuck that was.
Hmm.
Um which also makes me think of a sweetest thing with the dry cleaning scene in that.
Hmm.
So but it just every fucking joke hits, and even when it doesn't hit, it's so absurd that I think it hits, and I think it takes you in a different direction that also makes you even more interested in more like how fucking far can this go before they find their car, and then they like almost find it within like 30 minutes because it's impounded. But then the whole twist of the blind ass fucking stupid ass cop just fucking it all up, and then offering them the donuts that they bought them was even more fucked up.
Yeah, very
Um,
true.
Yep.
They
I mean,
roast him though, which was
Yeah.
funny.
I think this is one of those movies too that you can watch it over, like, not necessarily back to back, but like, let's say you watch it one year, then you watch it a year or two from now. Some jokes that you said like were absurd, those become the ones you laugh at instead of being like, what? And you kind of just find different jokes probably funnier the more you watch
I
it,
think
kind
the
of.
thing that really took me out was when his arm was stuck in the thing,
I was
and
about to
they're
bring
just like,
that up. That scene
spit
was
on it. That's
fucking.
lubrication, and then they just start spitting on it while she's walking.
That scene was so goddamn funny. Cleo King was hilarious. Just like, I'm gonna cut off your pinky, or whatever it was. Just her maniacal ass laugh.
You know, if I had to work in that job, I'd fuck with people too, probably a little
Yeah.
bit, especially if they were doing the shit that they were doing.
Hmm.
Right.
If there's oh, and the scene where the fucking ostrich just like shoves its head through the roof of the car was fucking hilarious too. But yeah, there were,
Bitch,
and
better
also
get
society, the world would be a better place at large if Andy Dick was kept in a cage and wasn't allowed out. We can
His
all agree.
that part took me out, and that's where at first I thought you were talking about the Hangover ripoff, because even though the whole plot premise, because I swear up and down Zach Galifianakis stole that performance for his entire performance in the Hangover, and the way he said shit, the way he acted, the way he looked because of the beard and everything. I also didn't think it was Andy Dick at first, which really I don't know how you can't
Oh,
tell.
it's so funny because I did not recognize Brett Spiner at all, but I recognized Andy Dick the minute he showed up on screen.
Well, Andy Dick's more like, I can see why you're in this movie. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that tracks.
You know, Andy Dick's probably asking right now, dude, where's my car?
He's asking a lot of shit at this moment.
Dude, what day of the week is it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of surprised Ryan Murphy hasn't put Charlie and Scott and Ashton Kutcher in something yet.
I know.
Like, just have, because
They're-
Ashton Kutcher's in that new Ryan Murphy thing, and I'm like, Charlie and Scott's been doing some serious like horror movie stuff recently, so I'm just like, team up,
Mm.
Their
Ashton
chemistry
Kutcher's too
is so
busy
fucking-
trying to erase everybody's memory of him being at the Diddy parties.
and
So-
also,
Well, hey, Diddy's getting out, okay,
And they're gonna have another party together once he does.
because it's just amateur porn. You guys heard about that, right?
No.
Yeah, he's appealing to get out of prison because what he did was actually just amateur porn and nothing illegal.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And
Well, I guess the
hopefully,
whole
hopefully
thing
they
was,
shoot that down pretty quick. But who
I
knows?
guess the
Loophole,
whole thing was just a
loophole.
big misunderstanding then. Sorry, Diddy.
Yep, that's literally. Yeah.
Someone's gonna clip that out of context.
Oh no, I mean, we're pissing everyone off already.
loophole exists for a reason, and he's getting through.
Oh my lord.
Diddy's like, dude, where's my pardon?
Oh my good God. But yeah, this was fun. And Jennifer Garner would have been a much worse jump scare if her name wasn't in the credits. If like I didn't see her name and she just showed up on screen, I think it might actually have like paralyzed me. Just because her being in this movie was so goddamn random.
Like you said, Jackson, I think she just wants to erase the fact she was in this movie from history.
I can't imagine she's ever talked about it before. 'Cause
Ben
it's
probably
like-
brings it up.
I think it's one of those things where like they're like, is there anything you don't want to talk about? And like their publicist gives them a list, and like one of the things on the list is, dude, where's my car? You don't talk about
No, yeah, Sam, like you said, like when she and Ben Affleck get into an argument, he just was like, "Oh yeah, well, you were in, dude. Where's my car?"
Yep.
And she
She's
says,
like,
"Yeah,
"You were
well,
in
you were in Geely and Paycheck and Daredevil and Armageddon and Surviving Christmas and Jersey Girl and a lot of shit that didn't work out from that time." So,
Like, well, I fucked J Lo, and she's like,
that's the mic drop. That's the end.
Yep.
But just
well,
erratic. This movie is fucking erratic,
yeah. No, it is a nuts movie.
and
It is
could
a
not be
classic.
made today in any way, shape, or form.
Absolutely fucking not.
No.
And that's why we need to get back to this time.
Back to the good old days.
Yeah, I can't make it. There's no jokes I have in my head, but I was gonna try to make a fucked up joke, but I could not think of the way to do it. But either way,
The sheer fact that they instead of actually hiring a transgender person to play that role, they just dubbed over her voice. The whole
That
time.
part was a little fucked up. I'm not gonna
Fucking-
lie. I was
that
just
was
like,
so
that's very
wild.
classic 2000s, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As much as
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
Just the
That's-
sheer plot element of that being the plot, I think, is a sheer.
and then just having them, like pitch her voice down,
Yeah.
like Like she sounds like that. I'm just
She's a
like,
great
oh my
actress.
God.
Every time I see her and stuff, she's always fucking doing some wild shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess we have found
Well, shout
Dude's
out to
car.
Christy Boner, by the way.
Yeah. Christy
Hell of a name for
Boner.
a character.
True. Very true. But
Wait,
if we have found,
guys.
oh, is
You
Sam's
know
car
how
back?
I didn't know where my car was?
Yeah.
It was over to the side.
Oh,
It was just being blocked. We're okay. I
thank
found it.
God.
It's okay. There's
I'm
not
so
The
not
last
used to
thing
what
I'll
your
say,
car is now that I honestly didn't know that was your car.
last thing I'll say about this movie, its power is exceeded only by its mystery.
Indeed.
I'm
Well,
just
it's better,
saying.
yeah, if you don't know about what the whole thing is and you think it's like a dumb stoner comedy and you watch it, you're like, oh, I mean, it is, but like, you don't know the
Aliens
sci-fi shit. Aliens, yep.
with a straight up Men in Black thing at the end.
Yeah, completely.
Yes. So we found Dude's car. We have had a smile put on our faces. Now it's time for, I think, a little bit of mind game. Mind game,
Oh Lord.
which is Sam's pick this week.
The big issue is that I potentially picked this a month and a half too early because he fucking stole my goddamn World Cup tickets, and I'm mad about it. But also, I don't get it. I don't fucking get a lot of this movie, but
That guy, I
Thank
just want to
fucking
say,
God. I am not the only one.
that guy is not even like compared to like English soccer fans, he's not even like a 5 on a 1 to 10 scale.
see, it's
You go to a
fucked up.
fucking British pub and you'll throw a rock and you'll hit 10 guys worse than that. Like
So Jackson's statement is that any and all English soccer fans are rapists. So
and
that's
other
what
things. There
and
were
other
like this
things,
guy is tame compared to most British soccer
which is
fans.
wild. But
I
yeah,
mean, we pissed off a lot of people this episode. Might as well go with British soccer. We've already
yeah.
pissed off
Hey,
the Brits
how many
at
times have we
first.
insulted the English already?
I
I
was
don't
gonna
give
say,
a
let's
shit.
get more specific now.
That's
But
what we do here on this podcast.
I can get through this plot very quick because it is surface level, very easy to follow. Once you watch it, very hard to fucking follow. And I think a lot gets lost in the translation, humor wise. I don't know. But yes, you are Nishi, a 20-year-old fucking schlub who is in love with this girl, but she is in love with another man. And so you're reconnecting, you're having fun. Her boobs have gotten bigger. You got to comment on that. And then you touch her ankle and go, and all that kind of shit. But yeah, you're inside a little fucking like little diner. Her father owns it. Her sister runs the thing. She's having a good time. You're all drinking beer. You're having hot skewers. And lo and behold, some Yakuza bitches walk in looking for her father because her father assaulted this dude's girl and stole his World Cup tickets, and he's fucking pissed. So he comes in there looking for some fucking righteous retribution for the issues. But then, lo and behold, he's a Yakuza piece of shit. So he's trying to harass everyone and assault the main girl. But our main boy, he's a fucking pussy. And he's about to get one, too. It's about to be made for him against his will. And so he's in the back, cowering, bent over, doing the whole fucking tornado huddle that we usually do as elementary schoolers. And lo and behold, he puts a cap in his ass so far up it blows out the front of his fucking skull. And he goes to heaven. And he is fucking transported up into the sky. And he meets God. But whatever God looks like, we don't know because his brain doesn't know. And so it's just a fucking figment that is always changing its appearance. But they got a date. They don't give a shit about some fucking 20-year-old schmuck who's a fucking never got to fuck his girl because they don't care because he's a pussy. And then they leave him alone. So he decides, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna fix the fucking mistakes. I'm gonna lay down the law and fucking solve my problems. But what happens? Well, a lot of shit, and then somehow you get stuck inside of a giant goddamn whale, and then like the last hour of this movie is just you inside this fucking whale and potentially trying to get out. And you meet a dude who's been living in this whale for like years and years and years, and it's just fucking weird, and it goes to some wild places, and it is exactly what I love about anime, but also exactly what I fucking hate about anime in a lot of different ways. Some of the most jarring animation I've ever seen in my life, because you'll be like there for a moment and then it'll cut to one of their faces and it's all like textured and really detailed, and then it'll cut back and it's all normal again, and then it's fucking a feast. But that is why there are so many moments where I was watching this and I said, what the actual fuck is going on? And so I had to pick up the bong, take a few rips, keep going, and it all started to gel once I had inebriated myself to the level of not caring, but also caring. Because I wanted him to get his girl. I wanted him to succeed. But also, what in the actual fucking goddamn happened to get to that point? The world may never know. That is
Yeah.
my
One thing I will say,
2004.
even though this is not a stoner movie like ours, you definitely have to be fucked up to write some of this shit. Like the guy who made this, you can't tell me he wasn't at least somewhat fucked up while coming up with these ideas.
If not on something, definitely fucked up in the head.
Yes,
Both?
one of the two. Or
I
maybe both.
Or maybe both.
Because like
And
this is
also
one of the ones
sad.
that kind of
You gotta be like depressed as fuck to be like trying
I
to
was
think
looking
about
at
your
the thing and I said it was
childhood.
like a little autobiographical in some ways, and I'm like the guy who originally wrote the comic that it was based on type shit. Apparently, I was like, how is this autobiographical? But I'm like, you must have some fucked up shit going on in your life.
Yeah.
I imagine it was autobiographical in the sense that he was kind of a, wimpy
He is.
pushover who wanted
Yeah.
his
His girl
girlfriend
he got cucked.
yeah, by Ryo,
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
But we can start another one and y'all can lay down your thoughts. I'm very happy I picked this, but also I think it was a bit misplaced. But
Same as last year.
See, I
fucked me up.
See, I was glad
That's
Sam
fine.
said, "What the fuck is going on?" Because I worried that you two were gonna be like, "Oh, I totally got what this movie was about and like what was happening in it." And I'm like staring at the screen, like every time I think I get it, like I got it down.
I mostly,
Montage.
I mean, yeah,
I
I'm
would
like,
say
it
I
makes
got
sense. The
like,
plot
I,
makes sense. It's just
I would say I got like 90% of it.
it's the
And then the rest that I didn't, I
pressure.
kind of figured out after the fact, but there were
I-
definitely parts mainly towards the end where I was like, what is happening?
Especially when she
But
gets the giant inflatable breasts and she's painting the sails.
the part where she had the inflatable breast and the inflatable strap on fucked me up. That was when I was like, what the fuck?
Yep. Because that's the thing is like the first half of this movie I was getting, but then there was scenes where I was just like, "Yo, we're jumping way too." Like I literally started the movie, was like looking at my phone for a second, expecting like a little bit of an opening, and I look up and like the opening montage is happening. I'm like, "Oh, it started. Fuck, what am I missing here?" And then just
And you're
like you said, Sam, the animation changing just bothered the fucking shit out of me. When they would just do close-ups on their faces and it was like a real face almost, and then back to the gross anime shit that's like reminded me of like the Kill Bill anime a little bit. Like the way it was shot like that. But like I was just like, this shit's pissing me off. I hate all the people in this movie. Why are her boobs so big? Why is this so like why is this so jarring? Now if I was smoking, maybe. But I was like basically sober. Like I had a beer that I was sipping on that I took me the whole movie to finish, so I was not like drunk by any means. This made me feel gross on the inside and the outside. Made my brain hurt, and not even because like I was trying to understand it, but like just because I was like watching the grossness of all these characters, like
swimming in
ugliness.
whale
Almost
stomach
every
acid.
character was ugly. Yeah, like. And I'm not a huge fan of anime. I mean, I don't hate like Paprika, Perfect Blue, Studio Ghibli. That to me is a little separate from like certain anime like this and like the
This is
TV
a
shows and
G-Kid
stuff.
production.
Ghibli
Ghibli released this film. So
I did
not
not.
for
I was
kids
like,
at all. I don't know why it said G Kids at the beginning. It's
Kids.
not a kids.
Fuck
movie.
no, this isn't for kids. Absolutely not. In the first minute of the movie, there's a fucking little dick that shows up. I'm like,
A
no.
little dick that
Yep.
shows up multiple times in this movie.
It shows up again.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what is going on? I mean, I was figuring it out, and then by the second half, I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna calm down. It's gonna get better. And then it did for like maybe like 10 minutes ish. And then they start going fucking wild in the paint, so to speak, as far as like the inflatable fucking strap on and the huge fake boobs and the fucking grandpa who the whole time I was like kind of thinking was going to be a creepy pedophile and, you know, not pedophile, but just creepy as fuck.
Thankfully, he
And
was.
maybe he was a little bit.
I mean,
But like
yeah.
every time I wanted to look away, I realized there were subtitles, so it forced me to fucking look at the screen. I never wanted to watch a dubbed version of like a movie so bad because I was like, I do not want to have to look at the screen the entire time. Like I
Wow.
want to be able to look away for a bit and just listen and pick it up from there. And also, it was one of those hard ones because you're like watching the stuff go on, and then you're like, "Fuck, I gotta read the subtitles too." But I feel like my eyes were like trying to actually pay attention to what they were doing, and yeah, I mean, so that's what I say when it physically revolted me. It's not that I hated the movie itself, like what it was trying to say and all that shit, but I was just like, the animation is just a little disgusting, and not because it's bad. It's like you can tell it's intentionally that way, but it's like, ugh,
Before your
ugh.
thoughts, Jackson, I need to also say the two fucking hammers from Social Network ain't got shit on these people in the rowing community, okay?
That's goddamn right.
Yep, the
That's
Or
absolutely right. I'd love to see them
Winklevoss.
try to do this shit right here. Oh my God. This is the biggest whale to ever exist. Fucking swallowed a building and,
Bigger
a
than Brendan
ship and
Fraser.
a plane. Yep.
Jackson, life's a whale, and life will eat you up.
Oh, that's deep.
See, I'm
That's
coming with the
deep.
philosophy, the stoner philosophy.
Yes. Sam is a philosopher this episode.
Yes. No longer a podcaster.
Yes, he has transcended.
The king of hemp,
Um,
spreading the
so
good word. The king of hemp, spreading the good word.
indeed, as you were last year. No, 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 not to ruin it for the children. That wasn't you. But
Gotta believe
yeah,
in Santa.
yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, this again, it's funny because this one I definitely watched under the most duress because I had watched it last night when I got home from work and I knew we had to get up early today and I was like, God damn it, I would normally take a few hours to just like decompress, but I got to start this now. So I was like, all right, fuck it, let's see what this is and shit. But then I ended up enjoying it. I did like it. I was very much a fan of the extremely creative animation style. I actually liked the way it looked and everything and the changes between styles and just the way they were getting creative with everything they were doing, visually. And then, yeah, I like the story. I would say like 90 to 95% of it, I understood what was going on. But there were points mainly towards like the last 30 minutes or so where I was like, what's going on? Like, mainly that kind of part towards the end again where they're just like, she's just like covered in paint and just like I just love how every like literally 10 goddamn times in a row, it's the same exact animation of her just splashing up against the thing with a different color. I was like, after about the fourth time she did it, I was like, they're literally just gonna do every fucking color the same goddamn animation. And they sure did. I'm like, okay, I don't quite understand what we're doing, but all
And
right, I'm here for it.
if they had cut that
But
out, it would still be an hour and a half movie. Like it was an hour
yeah.
45, and I'm like, that was about 10 minutes of my time. And
They wanted to, yeah, and then just
Water
like
levels are rising, okay? Global warming is real.
this movie has many levels, but yeah, but again, I liked, the whole theme of just like bro's a fucking cowardly loser and he's got to stand up and, take control of his life a bit more. And again, I like the point at the end of him being like, I don't really care about what happens to me. I just want to be a part of life, I just want to be a part of like there's a world out there and I want to be a part of it. And the whole theme of like, okay, yeah, they're closed off, they're in this whale, they're having fun, they're able to live comfortably and have fun, but there's so much that they're missing. See, it's a great adaptation of that SpongeBob episode where he doesn't want to come outside after his accident. He needs to learn that the outdoors, it's risky, but it's fun, you see. That's how I see this.
Gang's
But
all here.
so what?
The gang's all here.
Yep. Penny, Chip, and use napkin.
Yep.
So,
Well,
but
the Penny's the old man, the Chip's the short-haired girl, and the
Oh my
used
God.
napkin is.
I already knew we were going with that because I was like, fuck.
yep.
Hey, if it
Oh,
fucks, it
good
fucks.
God. Good God.
I wonder if that
Um,
used napkin joke was like also an inside SpongeBob joke that like he was
Probably.
masturbating and shit. That
Probably.
Well, I assume it's because he cried and was blowing his nose because he's so sad.
well, his nose is surprisingly in the shape of.
Alec.
Yep. So
Yeah,
I don't
blowing
know.
his nose, blowing something, blowing his load more like.
It's a
But
snot rag. Just didn't not.
SpongeBob had a cum rag, but let's just say what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
bring it up,
anyways,
but
but
and there's no context behind it. But SpongeBob is the lot lizard of Nickelodeon.
oh my God, Jesus Christ! I mean, he's got a lot of holes he can use.
Exactly.
Yep. He's the Nancy Reagan of Nickelodeon.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed this, and I liked again the crazy ass animation, and I liked again the story, and I liked that, the idea that like, oh, he died, went to heaven, was gonna be basically erased from all of existence, and just his will to live was so strong that he willed himself back to life and killed that fucking obnoxious ass soccer fan, who, was really being a dick, if we're being honest. But that's
That's what
sports
the other
for
dude.
you.
The other dude killing him was great, in the earlier part. But do y'all think the kid in the flashback of the montage, the naked kid with the penis, was the dude who with the glasses, not actually our main character? Or do you think it
Could
was the
not tell
old
you.
man because the old man had the briefcase that the kid had, with the little time turner like belt and everything?
Could be.
That could be it. Yeah.
The ending montage also, I was kind of just like, what?
Yeah,
I kind
the
of put
ending montage
together,
really lost me.
I'm like, I guess they're showing like the characters, like some of them when they're young, because I just noticed there were the two young daughters, and I was like, maybe that's what this is, but I really don't know, to be honest. So yeah, and again, I just like the part where they decide like that whole ending sequence where they're trying to get out of the whale and they're rowing and then they're running up the fucking thing. I really like that, and I don't know, it was weird. There were definitely parts of it where I think it may have been a little too excessive, but overall, I did enjoy it, and I did think it was like a very unique, interesting kind of movie.
Unique.
Like a unique way to tell its story and like the message it was trying to get across. And I don't regret seeing it, however much duress I was under watching it last night.
I'm really glad you liked it because, like, this is very much a tailor-made for me kind of movie. It made me think of the types of movies
Oh
I'm
no, I was literally
part
sitting
of.
here just like this is a goddamn Sam pick if I have ever seen one.
Yeah. Well, I was like, damn it, Sam, you've been doing good. You haven't picked a
This would
movie
have
that's like
been if
bothered
I
me in
hadn't
a
done
minute.
Return to Silent Hill. This potentially could have.
No, but Matt, what you said earlier is literally Return to Silent Hill. Like, if you had been on something, you would have enjoyed it, but without it, this just goes to show yet again, if you had not been fucked up watching Return to
Well,
Silent Hill.
I was telling Sam this, but like I was very tired. I was running on very little sleep, and so it did not help that I was having to like force myself to be awake too because I was like trying not to fall asleep.
Well, so was I, frankly.
And
I had to pause it a couple of times and just be like, okay, 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 let's just, get
yep,
our
my
shit
brain
together.
felt very rigid. Maybe that's a good word. Like watching this sometimes, and it just felt like it was. I wouldn't say rotting my brain in like as far as brain rot goes, but sometimes it felt like my brain was just kind of just shrinking up a little bit,
I
and I
think
was like,
when they're trying to get out of the whale, it's almost very much brain rot, and they're all like running on the water, stepping on the fish, and like
I mean, I didn't mind that. It was really the beginning that just put me off for it, and that's why, like, because I really did not fuck with that dude. I was like, dude, I know he got shot. Honestly, I thought it was funny. They're like, say shit p dick 5 times, like 10 times
shit p dick,
fast,
shit p dick, shit p dick, shit p dick,
Uh,
shit p dick.
and then he just shoots him anyways. And I was like, well, he got his just desserts, but also that kid did get shot through the asshole, which bothered me. I don't know
Well, that
why.
was the thing, I
It's
was
gonna
like,
hurt.
And the fact that her boobs were out like the whole movie after that too, and I'm like, God, guys, I don't know.
Horny ass motherfuckers. What are
Yep.
you gonna do?
Like he was, all the animators were bricked up the entire time.
Yeah.
I felt like the God version where it's the fish smoking the cigarettes with the tits out. I felt like that most of this movie.
I was just like,
That beginning scene though, I did think it accomplished because it made you realize kind of what a pathetic fuck he is at the beginning, and that's why you're so invested in his journey later, seeing the journey he takes from being that guy to eventually becoming more confident and becoming more like wanting to actually live his life instead of being afraid. Because literally, I mean, it got me where I was like, when Baldy McSuckerfuck is over there, just like
With the J on his forehead.
yeah, like when he's over there getting ready to like assault her and stuff, and that little fucking schmuck is just like cowering under the like, it's just like, fuck you, dude, you fucking loser. Like, god damn,
I
like
mean, it
go
was like
help her.
fucking Japanese, like, and the way they animated his face, I was just like, this is
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
crazy.
like them showing the anger barometer when he's in heaven and he's surrounded by the replay of it all,
Mhm.
and that how like he actually was physically upset. His just cowardice prevented him from stepping up.
Yeah. And I should clarify, we like to make fun of the English on this podcast, and justifiably so. But really, it's just all sports fans who behave that way. It's not just the English. We're guilty of it. All sports fans are guilty of it. Like I said, your average sports fan is a much worse person than this guy. He's only about a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say.
That's fair.
Jesus, coming
Most
after
sports
him.
fans would like go to at least 3 bars that night and do that same thing, and then try to burn the city down,
Well, mainly if you're in Philadelphia.
mainly,
Um,
but everywhere.
yeah, but I don't know. This movie just, I mean, I didn't hate what it was trying to say. I kind of was like, I was like, I'm fucking with this. And I think it probably was just the day that I watched it. Maybe if it was another day, again, maybe if I could have smoked weed, I would have been less like, ugh. But I was just like, this grosses me out.
There's so many interconnecting webs though that like I feel like almost warrant another watch with like the dog collar being attached to the Loch Ness monster looking thing, and then just there's a lot of weird small stuff I think when they're in the whale that I think had a lot more importance and like a lot to say. Like it's as stupid on surface level as it is watching them climb into like the hammock above the old dude and him freaking out and everything and then morphing into that physical like mush and then like reforming. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to it, and that's what makes this movie so sad because I feel like it's just so reflective on the past and the problems that you like cause yourself because you just can't stand up for yourself and all that kind of stuff, and the way that it like the first one of the first texts you see is the person on the phone texting, your life is a product of your decisions or something like that, whatever my review on Letterboxd is, and I'm just like, God, you're trying to fucking punch me in the goddamn heart, and I'm not gonna let you.
I liked the ending too, the ending text where it said, "This story has never ended," and I was
Yeah,
like, you know what? I fuck with that. I fucked
I
with
was
that.
literally, yeah, that was one of my favorite parts just because that to me was the justification for, because like they have the long ass montage and then the title card comes up, and then they have another long ass montage and the title card comes up again, and then that ending text was like the justification for that, just being like, this story doesn't end. Like it just keeps going and going and going. So, yeah.
him
Again,
finally being able to share his manga with people because he needed to like entertain them and stuff like that. Really, I thought that spoke to me a lot.
that was again, you can't tell me the bro who made this was not on something. Like the story about them just eating the poop and fighting inside of her and stuff, and I'm just like, that was one of the parts where I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep, yep.
Got to entertain
Um,
yourself somehow.
yeah.
And as much as I find it revolting, the anime trope of them eating a bunch and then cut back to them with ginormous bellies just really, and then
Hmm.
cutting back and they're like ripped
They're
and
like normal, yeah.
it's like
Hmm.
it does it.
Yeah, again, they take advantage of the like wacky, crazy fucking animation style a lot, which I did appreciate. Like I appreciated like that crime boss who they're talking to on the phone, like looked had kind of a realistic face most of the time, and then they finally cut back to him after he throws the robot, and he just has the kind of crude animation face. It's just I don't know. It was kind of hilarious sometimes when they did that. I want to shout out the director since we haven't named him, Masaki Yuasa. That's his name. I think he did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think the direction was bad or anything like that. Honestly, I don't think this movie would have worked any other way either. I'm not, just my personal opinion. I didn't
No,
want
no, I
to.
totally feel you. It's like if this is not your kind of thing, if this is not your cup of tea, then it can be because that honestly, not to, you know, light too much of a powder keg here, but sometimes anime can be that way for me, where sometimes it can just be a bit much, like a bit grating. For those who are uninitiated, it can kind of feel that way. So that's a totally valid like, perspective. I just happen to really like, the style and the way that they did it here.
Yeah.
Well, that's where yeah, yeah. So Matt, I think you would shiver if hearing this, but like the reason this has been on my like watch list for the last 7 years is because it's almost at the top of almost every single like watch this movie if you're on LSD or something like that. And I'm just like, this would really hurt me if I were psyched out my mind going
I
for the
might even like
physicality
it.
of this.
Yeah, I might have even liked it more. Like I might have been more paying attention to it, not wanting to look away. Like I'm like invested, but just like I don't know. I don't know. It
It
just
gets
was.
so like just like stretched and just exaggerated in some ways in that second half that I'm just like just you feel like squirmy if that makes sense
Hmm.
watching the way their bodies just like morph around and just like float and have such freedom and their fucking joints hurt if they were real but um but I don't know it just I'm glad it is a part of the Into the Mind saga I have gone through in the last like this whole season. But I'm just like, how far does the mind need to go before it breaks? And this pushed it pretty far.
But yeah, this. I don't know if anybody has anything else to say about Mind Game, but I will say this has been a very interesting 420 episode. I do think Mind Game does kind of fit in with the other two, as in their crazy journeys characters take, and there's a lot of different things they run into, and you're just like, oh shit.
It's more an LSD movie than a weed movie.
Yeah.
Yes. But 420 does kind of, there's no LS. Well, there is Bicycle Day, actually.
Weed's a gateway drug, so
Yeah.
Fair. And
Yeah.
hey, with the order we watched it, that fits.
yeah.
Those first two were the gateway to this one. So
Yes, indeed.
Other than
And
well, I guess Anna Faris did come to face her actions and grow from it. So yeah, all three characters went through their trials and grew and became better people afterwards.
very true.
yeah, we didn't quite see the dude where's my car people become better people, but
Yeah.
it's implied.
Their lives are better.
Yes, that is true.
I mean,
They
with
got
the
hats.
expanding breasts, your life is going to be better no matter what. Just like
Rest
the
in
girl in
in
this
this.
movie.
Yep. So there's connections between all of them. It was a good trilogy, I would say. Um, and we hope that if you do watch these movies, please make sure that you are stoned because you will enjoy them 10 times more.
Yes.
And this has been yet another 3 for 3 420 special.
Decidedly much less crazy than the last one.
Yep, much less crazy for various reasons. We're just in different, much like the characters in the movies. We're in different places in our lives, and unable to get reckless as we once were. We've made our life decisions and
It should
changed.
be said that, I feel like the last 420 special was a major turning point for the show. Like, I feel like that was kind of the one. Not only has it become a legendary episode on its own, But I feel like it did kind of set the tone for us. Like that was kind of one of those episodes in the course of the show where it's like it defined how we did shit going forward. So it's cool that we kind of have made it to the anniversary of that.
Yep. And we are releasing this right before 420. So if you do see this and you haven't seen the movies, definitely check them out on 420 when it comes around. You
Absolutely.
have now 3 ones to add to your list, and you don't got to rewatch the same olds like Pineapple Express.
Hey,
Which eventually we probably will choose. But I'm thinking How High will be next year for me.
Uh, Guys, I can't handle watching that movie a second time. If
Oh,
you
you've
want
already seen? I forgot you've already seen it.
no. Pick the
I
second
watched it.
one with Lil
I
Yachty.
watched it with
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. I was about to say because you watched it with us.
Absolutely fucking broke my brain. That movie nearly killed me. Like literally my brain almost exploded.
Got blunt.
Do I smash
Got weed.
Oh my God. I don't know if I can actually handle watching that movie again.
Okay, then I'll pick How High too.
You can do it. You can
With
pick
Lil
it, but I'm
Yachty.
just telling you, I will be a changed man afterwards.
Oh my god.
I'm glad
But-
I'm 3 for 3 this year, unlike last.
3 for 3.
Well, I was
Um,
3 for
yeah, I
3
guess I
last
am
year,
too.
But
I was
Yeah.
not last time, but I am this time.
I think we've been 3 for 3 like how many times in a row now? Like 4?
Like a bunch.
oh wait, I think way more.
Maybe like 5. Yeah, like I can't remember the last time we've not been 3 for 3.
I can't remember the last time I like didn't like something.
Let's look
I
at
have
it.
to go back and look. But
Yeah.
it's been a minute.
Hell yeah. I mean, we really hit a stride. Hope maybe we can just end out season 4 with a good run because I've only got
Unless
2
you
episodes
consider
left.
House of Yes like an iffy, it's
I
really
fucked with House of Yes.
okay. 1, 2,
It was a
3,
little
4,
iffy for me,
5,
but I didn't
6,
hate it.
7,
Like I wasn't.
I enjoyed it.
So
8 episodes
Um,
since the Silent Hill one. So yeah, we've been 3 for 3, 9 episodes.
that was the last
Damn.
one. That's fun.
we're killing it. I
Yeah.
think we only got 2 episodes left, right?
Oh no, I didn't like The Shadow.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
damn.
Yeah. So that was, I guess, the last one.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th one.
Okay.
One,
So
two,
8, 9,
three.
and then maybe even 10 if we go, season 5 or 4
We
episode
got
1.
we got 2 left in this season, so we'll see what
Crazy.
happens.
I love the way we've curated this season though. It's such a great set of movies.
Yeah, man, we've had some banger fucking picks this season. No doubt about it.
And we're just gonna keep going up.
Amen.
I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
That should be the season 4 finale song.
We've
We've
already been copyright strike twice this season.
Yep.
Damn. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Sweetest Thing was one of them, wasn't it?
I don't think
Wait,
it
did
was, no.
YouTube actually like copyright us?
Yeah. Because I played CeeLo Green song a couple episodes
Oh
ago.
yeah.
And then Sam played something last episode. I don't remember what it was.
And the
Oh,
YouTube
the Old
actually like,
English.
said like there's a copyright hold on this.
Yeah.
shit? 'Cause I know that. Wow.
Man, I stopped Old English at 29 seconds. We should have gotten away with that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we kept singing the lyrics.
No, because us singing the lyrics doesn't count. It counts if we play
Yeah.
the song.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
The one with, for whatever reason, the CeeLo Green one was blocked in Russia and Belarus. They don't like him, I guess.
Racist.
Literally. I was
They were
like,
happy
what
when the phone
fuck?
exploded on his face.
Yeah. Vladimir Putin takes issue with him.
But yes. Everybody, like, subscribe, comment,
Vote in the
and
poll.
toke the fuck up.
Please vote
Smoke
in the
one
poll.
for me.
If
and
you're a
vote in the
new
polls.
viewer, please go back to our old polls and vote.
Yep.
'Cause-
Especially
Hey, you trying to cheat, you motherfucker? No, don't go back to the old polls
yes,
and
go
vote.
back to the old polls because
No.
I have a
Those
special
polls are closed.
presentation. I have a very special presentation for the finale to see who actually won the season in the audience's eyes. And Jackson, I know you're in the lead, so we're gonna fucking change that.
Yeah, you goddamn cheater. No, fuck you. The polls are closed.
go back to the polls. They're open.
Go to the polls. Vote for Bob
Election
Roberts.
fraud.
A vote for Bob
Election
Roberts is
fraud.
a vote
I
for
demand a
America.
recount.
Okay,
This is election fraud.
it will be by the time I'm done with it.
Sam's
No,
gonna make like 8
no,
burner
not
accounts
happening.
and go vote for his own shit.
I won't. You know, I'm gonna convince everyone I know to go vote for my shit.
We
I already
already know
won
gotta watch
season
the
2.
episode.
I'm pretty sure
I already
Matt
won
actually might
season
be in the
2.
lead.
So there's
Yes,
that.
yeah. But I think Matt actually might be in the lead. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I don't really check the polls.
Yeah.
But Ghost Dog is in the lead, so
Hey,
Way of the samurai, bitch.
But yes. Well, go vote in the polls. Maybe go vote in the old ones, but definitely vote in this one. And
Yes.
we will see you next week for our penultimate episode, in which we don't have a special, as far as I know.
Well, I'm
Oh,
diving
it's gonna be a
further into the
free-for-all.
mind. So.
Sam's diving further into the mind. I'm gonna dive into the abyss. Maybe not. That has nothing to do. I
That's
don't know
what
what
they
I'm thinking,
that's
so
what
I'm
they
not-
call Jane Lynch's pussy. Sorry.
Why Jane Lynch's pussy? Like what?
She's fucking cavernous. I don't know.
Cavernous. Jesus Christ, Sam.
Cavernous.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
And
Wow.
she
you've
lives
heard
in
it first.
Smiley Face. And
You've
she
heard it
wouldn't buy
first.
pot because she hearts the LAPD. So she's a
She
fucking
does.
hoe.
But she's an alcoholic, though.
That's
As
why
you can,
she's
well,
cavernous.
because she's drinking the flask. That's why I said
Well, of course she is. Her husband was eaten by a giant bug. She's one dynamite gal.
that. What is that referencing? Fuck.
You got to figure it out.
God damn it. I'm tired.
Someone's gonna wreck it.
Oh, Ralph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph.
That's why she's so cavernous. The giant fucking fist
What?
went straight into
I've
her.
never actually seen Wreck-It Ralph. I know of it. I know like
That's
who's in it
wild.
and shit.
We're gonna
Never
go-
sat down and watched either of the episode or shows.
Wow. That's
I know.
insane.
That could be a pick for a future episode.
It's
like-
gonna have to be. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I
That's a
don't- it's
season
not
4
like
pick.
I didn't see it because I didn't like I was like this sucks or anything like that. When it came out, I just was like not in the mood. to
I
go
just
see
don't
it.
know how that's possible for you to have avoided it for this long. That's just
At
shocking.
least the first one. I feel like the first
Nobody's
one.
ever. It's not one of the ones I've been like I need to see this movie, and nobody's ever been like you need to see this. We got.
That's the best modern movie that they've made. Like it's better than all the others in my opinion.
So yeah, but at
Anyway,
least I know I
bye,
got something
everybody.
good coming to me.
It's good. You're gonna like it.
Hell yeah. So
In spite of the fact that Sarah Silverman is in it.
well, we will see everybody next time if we haven't already ended the episode. If you don't cut it off before that.
Peace.
Adios, everybody.